Yeah. All right. So, the first person to set off the open mic is Vincent. But, Vincent, are you here? All right. Can I share a poem, though, before you do that? Is that cool? He's like, yeah, no problem, JRose. All right. I've been writing a lot lately, so I'm not sure which one I want to share.
New shit.
Yeah, it's all new shit. All right, I'm gonna do this one. This is a eulogy for the apologies I'll never receive. Dead sorries never spoken through living lips, making it hard to believe in myself and in others. But today we lay to rest pieces of my crumbled thoughts. We mourn the trust issues that transition from often to coffin, the morgue of wrongs embalming my rights before their time, the solitude that seemed more chronic than circumstantial, intrusive thoughts that sat around campfires telling ghosts' stories of abandonment. I once knew a glint of hope named promises. We met in my mother's joy, but our trust was broken by my father's voice, so promises never lingered long enough to be kept as a choice. Today, it's with a heavy heart you will follow the heavy hearse I carry on my shoulders, blinking lights leading into a cemetery of fractured roses, petals, stems, and thorns spread into melancholy mosaic masterpieces of every time I blame myself for not being loved right. Every time I overthought myself onto a ledge thinner than my patience. This procession is for the progression they try to keep from me, the growth they try to stunt on me, the exchanges of energy that emptied out full clips of my empathy, numbing bullets trying to bring an end to me because pride went from being a friend to an enemy. Wow. That escalated rather heavily. Walk slowly with me, past decrepit crypts withered from when deception hit until we reached the end of the road. A final resting place where a marvel of a marble tombstone reads, "Here lies the unaccounted ability to hold yourself accountable." Well, look at that shit. Even in my own ego death, I fall into fault lines where everything's my fault lies, but you can call me San Andreas now the way my shift causes earthquakes like a fault line. Standing in this grave, I'm only 8 inches away from the surface. So why does it feel like it's taking more than 8 miles to be at my own service? Maybe it's those burned bridges that cremated broken bonds like a furnace, turning blood into ashes, making water thicker with purpose. And pass me the fucking pot, cause I ain't afraid to stir this. These grave diggers disguised as condolences, like them people that lend an ear just to know your business. This is a eulogy for a past that cannot be resurrected. It can finally rest in poetry, I mean peacefully in this closed casket of ink, ready to be buried like a hatchet that refuses to sink. Farewell to it all. Please don't cry for me. I'm bowing out gracefully. There's no tears to be shed. Let's pay our regrets, pay our respects and bow our heads. Face our crowns towards this stage, this grave, and fill it with roses instead. Thank you. Okay, DJ. Ron, I don't know who that was. I'm just gonna say both y'all names. All right, are you ready to get this party started? Okay, so on deck is Miss Cat Raman. Okay, you are on deck, so get ready, get yourself together. But coming to bless the mic one time for the one time. Put your hands together for Vincent.
So this is called 92. My mother sits me down and shows me a VHS tape of my 5-year-old birthday party at a bowling alley. My father, from behind the camcorder, mimics a reporter and asks if I have any prepared statements for the camera. I place my arm around Andy, my best friend, and ask if he can come over after the party. I haven't seen Andy in 26 years. My father, from behind the camcorder, asked me how old I'm turning today. I, an asshole, even at age 5, look straight into the camera and defiantly yell, "I'm 92. Wendy, my boyhood crush, hugs me from behind. I run away as young boys do. I don't know where Wendy is now, but I hear that her mother is dying. I wonder if she herself is a mother now too. The bowling alley worker, no older than 16 or 17, asks me if I want 7-Up or Pepsi with my cake. She's 45 now, on her 9th US president. My friend Tommy is not there. I hadn't met him yet. He was 29 when he died last year. I don't think we knew in that room that day that one day we all would die. That bowling alley no longer exists, though it still stands, boarded up, rotting away on the service road of some suburban highway. Maybe it's better this way. Maybe if we no longer hold that space in that room, then mothers and their children never will die. Maybe if we no longer hold that space in that room, then best friends won't grow to be strangers and men's won't have to look back on what we've lost and what it is we've become, mortal. Maybe if that space and that room no longer exists, then every child will have the chance to live long enough to stand up tall, straight-faced, and yell defiantly into that camera, "I made it. I'm 92. But that space and that room do exist, rotting, wasting away, dying slowly, just like us. Thank you.
Oh, Paul trying to get me to turn up over here. Paul. I like that shit. Okay. All right. Judges. Okay. I'm going to start from low to high. We've got a 8.5. We've got a 8.6. And a 9.1. What is that total?
So I'm going to do the total so you can hear the full sentence. Paul will announce the next scores. The total for the first poet is 26.2.
26.2. Clap it up for this poet. Okay, on deck. I'm going to, if I mispronounce your name, please. It's your handwriting. I don't know if they wrote Dem G or Dem 6. Or not that at all. Or none of that. Dem, Den, Devin, Demin, with G. Does somebody have a last name G? Yo, I said. Thank you. She's trying so hard to be open. Maybe it's an S. Cap, I gave you the list. It's number 3. Who wrote on number?
I had to pee so bad.
Oh my God, you were downstairs. I was Dean.
Yes, Dean G.
Dean G. It was not an S. Okay, you're on deck, so you got a little time to collect yourself.
I'm collecting.
All right. But please put your hands together for Miss Cat Ramen. I thought you were a lot taller.
I'm kind of tall.
You are tall.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I tried. To be a man appears to be comprised of hopes and fears clad in an armor of glass, stained with colors ugly and beautiful, adorned with fake ornaments reflecting the light so casually shone upon us. Hiding the glow of the fire that burns within, threatening to set ourselves ablaze. To be a man is to move in accordance with expectations and false deliberations, indoctrinations imposed by the men who came before and seamlessly prescribing them to those who come after. To be a man is like climbing while blindfolded, stifled by the lack of awareness in our surroundings, relying on what we can touch and the sounds of voices whispering to us in the wind. Man up, they say. Only 2 words, 5 letters, but it feels like an outdated dissertation, constantly cited, sometimes a footnote, yet always absurdly relevant to the thesis. To be a man means I collect heartbeats and heavy breaths like dollar bills while tossing phrases of affection and terms of endearment like loose change and receipt paper, believing I don't need that. When truly existing within the heavy scope of such grand delusions, that love is what I so awkwardly crave. To be a man means believing I can move heaven and earth to escape a hell of my own construct. I am a torturer. I do unto others what I cannot bear to endure myself, projecting my pain under the guise of altruistic sentiment. I am not holier than thou, cursed by the longing to remove this blindfold and see what I'm climbing. I'm petrified to look down. I have a fear of heights, but an even greater fear of falling. I don't know if I'm capable of recovering from such a steep drop. To be a man, I am forged as the product of a fragile father who grew up without one and a careless mother who never wanted one. They would say, "Man up," as if that meant I could consciously change the tenor of my voice or hop, skip, and bounce in my step. I could never. To be a man, I love wearing thick lashes, partially obstructing my vision. I would prefer not to see my entire face in the mirror, holding a countenance caught in the battle between loving myself and feeling ashamed of not living up to the expectations of my begetter. It was he who gave me this blindfold. I am learning what it means to be a man, slowly but surely and bravely removing this blindfold, owning the power of my voice, the agency in my walk, and feeling equally as comfortable wearing dresses and heels and suits with ties. My pronouns are he, him. I am a man, defining myself not by an endpoint on the binary spectrum, but by the expression of reclaiming femme and masc to be equally present in my manhood. I'm a crybaby, lost on my journey to become a man, but finding my footing step by step every day, because to be a man is to be a human. Thank you.
I didn't want to startle him. He was in the zone, and I was like, oh, he's almost done. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. I have to get my serious face on. Okay. Judges. Okay, I'm going to go from low to high. We have an 8.4. They're not sure if they should be happy or not yet. Okay, we've got an 8.9 and a 9.0. What's the total score, Paul?
We got a 26.3.
26.3. Clap it up for this poets. All right. On deck is Thomas Pender. Did I say it right? All right, Thomas Pender. Okay, but coming to bless the mic right now, put your hands together for Dean G.
I think it's pretty good. I will not be your research paper. I will not be your research paper. I will not be your research paper. I'm rehearsing for my next appointment with a self-appointed expert, with a man respected in his field but yet to earn respect from me. I'm postponing a plane to Pennsylvania, to the man who contrived all the tests I've been taking, the only doctor equipped to navigate the narrow straits of my neurology. I don't know if he can help me. Many have tried and failed. I'm holding off until my whole life is on hold again, until I can't shake loose from the hold of my bed again, until I've run through every med and read every study on patients misled into thinking these experiments could save them. I know it's coming sooner than later, but I will not be your research paper. My body will not be featured in your learned publications, fodder for medical machines more invested in wealth than health. You will not see your name at all in print next to my flesh. I will not let you control my variables. The rich variety of my life, reduced to the chemistry you find relevant, my compliance hits its limit at patient. I will not be a good subject. I will not fall for the baits you hold. Protesting the patient is your top priority. I see the breaks in your promises already, cracks in my voice, like when my mother asks me if I'm feeling better, and I say, it doesn't matter. But I will not be your research paper. Confined to a violent history of racism, sexism, coercion, cruelty, and deception, voyeurism repackaged to make your disrespect respectable. I will not perform in the freak show of academia. You will not be congratulated for objectifying me. And I pray that when I reach your desk, I will not be too desperate to say that I will not be your research paper.
What's up, Paul? How you doing? Okay. All right, clap it up one more time for this poet. Judges. Okay, from low to high, we've got an 8.6. We've got a 9.0 and a 9.2. What is the total score?
1 second.
Do.
26.
26.8. It's okay, Paul. It's your first time. You okay? You're doing a fantabulous job. Give it up for Paul, okay? He's trying. He pressed the wrong button. It's all right. I push the wrong buttons all the time on purpose. Okay. On deck, we have Llama John. Did I say that right? All right, I said it right. Okay. But coming to bless the mic right now, please put your hands together for Thomas Pender.
Hello.
Trying to get me to start some shit.
Everything I see is a reflection of me. The happiness, the pain, all are blessings to me. Some reflections of me I choose not to see, but that has nothing to do with sight. That's the eye in between. I am blessed I can see things that some can't believe, like finding true beauty in the goals I achieve. Or maybe the leaves or the side of a tree. There is beauty all around because it's a reflection of me. I am destined to be the best I can be for the fact that the sea is a reflection of me. While the waves hit the shore as I stand on the beach, I start to realize all my dreams are in reach. The waves crash again, bringing lessons to teach. Every lesson is different. They're all special for each. As I stare at the sky, I start to realize that true beauty is all around, even the clouds in the sky. Just glance at the sun or stare at the stars, because my beauty inside is seen through these bars. A pure, loving look is all that we need. A touch filled with love would be magic indeed. But the feeling we yearn for comes from within. You can't depend on a lover, a pet, or a friend. Be your true love and reflect it to others. For some may not get it, show your sisters and brothers. Let your light shine bright for the fact of the matter. You light up the darkness and make your enemies scatter. So in true conclusion, we reflect what we see. And now I realize you're a reflection of me. Everyone here is someone I don't care to see, but I have to accept you're a reflection of me. The negatives refract and break down in my light. The reflections that stay are the ones that shine bright. I'm thankful for all of the things that I see, and I'm glad to understand it's all a reflection of me. Thank you. I just wanted to share my Instagram. It is the G Hoodlife _1025. If anyone can.
Apartment. Couture from the stores. Okay, Paul, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit to me. You can't don't put Kanye West on around me. I will act a fool. Ooh. Okay, I'm collecting myself. Judges, I got too many things in my hand. All right. All right. From low to high, I have an 8.6. See, they're like, should we clap? All right, get angry, guys. I need you guys to be angry. I'm a troublemaker. Okay, we got an 8. Okay, I said you got it. 8.6. You got it, Paul? All right. Push the right button. Okay, then we got a 9.0. And a 9.3. Okay. Friday energy. What's the total?
I think this is the highest score of the night, 26.9.
I feel like Thomas has friends here because, like, when he got off the stage, it was like roaring, and I was like, ooh, fans. No? It's okay. You could have fans. You gotta clap it up for your friends. Shit. I'll be looking at my friends like, y'all ain't clapping like them, though. Like, why y'all don't clap for me like that? Shit. I saw, true story. I know I got ADD, guys. I'm sorry. But, you know, I got to share part of my personal life. I seen this post on social media the other day, right? And it was this guy, right? And he posted his best friend who was a woman. And he was like, this is my best friend. She is beautiful. She's smart. She has a degree. She's an entrepreneur. Like, he was just bigging her up. And he was like, she needs a really good man. Like, I need to help her find a husband. And I was like, yo, my friends would never do no shit like that for me. But they won't turn around and be like, JRose, I want you to find a good man. Well, help me. I'm not doing so good by myself. I need help. Look at this guy. He put it on his soul. Man, I need new friends. All right. That's the moral of the story. On deck, we've got Daniela. Hi, hey girl. All right. But coming up, bless the mic right now is Llama John, rapping with a New York t-shirt. Let's go.
I just wanted to say, I used to come here to the Nuyorican Slams 30 years ago when that joker was hosting, and you guys are doing such a great job. You know, give yourselves a hand. You're keeping this going epic. Now, for my new thing, I'm exploring emotional availability at age 55. I'm just getting into this thing. It's good. So, inside of me is a little boy that stands quiet to the side, watching and waiting to grow. I know what it feels like to be told, wait, to start while others learn and grow. It begins with the words later or not us right now, and you'll find somebody or some situation while others claim their terrain. I wanted to learn how to bond from a father far away, fishing, bike riding, all laters that became nevers. And from a world of children that kept me at bay, I just wanted to learn how to interact. And worse was dating when my infractions meant social alienation and isolation. So many cast me aside for my immaturities, whereas communication and forgiveness would have served us as a together. And for others who've wanted to connect, a wall inside I had to climb over, and standing behind that stone fence, a boy with hands to his side, watching and waiting to grow, when to smile, when to touch hands, when to kiss. All these impending questions. Most of the time when trying to bond, I feel like the losing team at a guessing game, the boy inside the center of a ball toss, a monkey in the middle, flailing arms, desperate for the perimeter. Sometimes I just want to fill the black night sky with shout screams from deep inside. I'm just a boy wanting to connect, a boy just wanting to learn about love. Grow with love, do not deny from me the greatest treasure from inside of me, to give my love inside of this rusty frame of a broken tooth. 54-year-old small boy hands, form clenched fists inside, waiting desperately to learn and grow with love, for love, by love, unto love, from all that is love inside the boy in me.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to the inner child battles. Whew. Right? That shit ain't easy. Them inner child shit is crazy. All right. Judges. Oh, I like everybody was like, oh, they got excited. All right. We've got a 9.0 and a 9.2 and a 9.3.
We've got a new highest for 27.5.
27.5. You're doing a great job, Paul. Yes, it's Paul's night tonight.
Can I still be here, JRose?
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm sorry. We got love for you too. We got love for you too.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job teaching Paul. There you go. Yeah. Shout out to Ron. All right. On deck is Leah. Did I say this right? Yes. All right. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. But coming up, bless the mic right now. Put your hands together for Daniela. How are you? Is that good?
Yeah, that'll do.
All right.
All right. My mother comes to me one night looking uncharacteristically small. She holds a duffel bag full of brand new beauty tools gifted to her in a class for ladies with a death sentence in their bodies. Her bald head is illuminated by my desk lamp, and her paper-thin skin is caked in products labeled Dewy Finish. My mother, who threw away the wig insurance paid for one day when overheated in a Dunkin' Donuts. My mother, who skipped the first phase of grief when she got the call from her doctor and brought her rage right to my bedroom door. My mother, who said, the websites were right. The infusions make your hands feel like they're on fire. My mother, who would sooner reach for the word dumbass than daughter when describing me. My mother, once loyal to her black opium and hot rollers, solemnly emptying an array of makeup on her 14-year-old's bed. I thought we could use these together, if you want. As a child, I dreamt of house fires from which there was no escape, my mind intent on mythologizing the violence and silent resignation it could not comprehend in its waking hours. I cannot tell my mother that I have lost her many times before the sickness with a name set in. Once while I gripped a wooden banister as my knuckles turned translucent and my limbs bloomed shades of red and blue beneath her hands. Once while I screamed until the sound of an ocean filled my ears, my waist-length curls clenched tightly in her fist as my body ascended the staircase, with curtains closed to spare the neighbors yet another disorderly sight. I once grieved my mother over an apologetic Happy Meal, a pile of fries, and a collectible Wizard of Oz toy, consolation prizes for my continued survival. I stare at the spread of purple-toned eyeshadow palettes laid before me. I thought we could use these together, if you want. The threat of my ill-timed forgiveness hangs like a thick black smoke in the air. Her eyes plead for an affection that has not been modeled in this slowly burning home. I wonder how unwell we both have to become for the world to stop expecting us to be beautiful. Thanks. I'm on Instagram under Daniela Cinder, 2 L's and an S in the last name. Thanks.
Paul really trying. Now he's just really fucking with me. He's like, oh, I'm gonna play the rock shit. Like, y'all don't know this. Rock. Anyway. I like that song. Anyway. Judges. Okay, from low to high, I have an 8.9. It was the, I heard some gas. Okay, we got a 9.4 and another 9.4. What is that total score?
27.7.
27.7. I I too am writing a mom poem, and I am struggling with that because it's not, it's not one of those like, you're the best mom ever poems. It's one of those, why have you forsaken me, woman? All right. Oh, shit, I broke the mic. Don't tell Bob. Hi, Bob. All right, y'all ready for the next performer? Say yeah. All right, on deck we have Adam. Hey, Adam. He's very supportive, so show love to Adam when he comes up here. But coming to bless the mic right now, put your hands together for Leah. Yes, clap it up, clap it up. This is good. Growing up is not hard. Unless your skin was thick at the start. I wish I grew up with it, the talent of thick. I wish I didn't have to develop it on my own. I wish I can get up with it without the weight of thick skin. I wish I can live without it. That sickness, but I may never. Because to grow means to have that thickness. But I am so tired of being thick, my skin. My skin is not touchable. After it happens once, it will never happen again. I make sure to stop the curse of thick, my skin. My skin has layers and layers of protection, but never underestimate how long it'll take to stop peeling. It'll go on forever. Yeah, my skin. My thick skin is sensitive because any form of harsh word will bring me to utter destruction. I peel a layer back. And please don't play fight with me because my thick skin will break if you get too rough. I peel another layer back. And please don't hand me the baby because when it cries, I'll cry with it. I peel another layer back. And please don't call me daughter unless I am cleaning every single night. Unless I wipe the stove after every meal. Unless I scrub the floors clean of dirt, you peel a layer back. I think over the years, my skin has become more thin because to have anything in this life, I must be vulnerable. Even in this poem I was anxious to write, I peel a layer back. And I'm good at English, so I can read in between these lines, but I'm bad at math, so help me count these layers of my skin. Help me peel this thick skin off my skin. But doesn't thick skin just sound like silence? Don't they sound like the same word? I always glue the thin skin back on, but in reality, I just want to cry. I just want to cry, and I never want to stop. I'm so tired of forcing this thick skin. I'm so tired of having thick skin, this skin, and that skin, thin skin, this skin, her skin, on my skin, the fuck you skin, the fuck you skin. What's on my skin? It's not my skin. I need new skin. Growing up is not hard. Unless your skin was thick at the start. But even then, you might crumble. You will watch your skin become thinner after the years, after every rough talk, every rough patch. I guess the skin's not so thick after all, right? Hi. Thank you very much for that, Leah. I always gotta be like, I gotta put my serious face on. Judges. All right. Low to high, low to high. We've got a 9.0. We got a 9.1. We got a 9.6.
We got a tie for first place, 27.7.
27.7. Tied high score. Ew. Okay. Ooh, the pressure is getting worse. All right. On deck, we've got Stephen Wayman. Did I say that right? Hey, how you doing? All right, but coming to bless the mic right now, put your hands together for Adam. Let's go. Look at you, tall glass of milk right there. Come on now.
All right.
You all right?
Yeah.
Woo! Let me get to my phone. phone so I can press start.
All right, okay.
Take a deep breath.
All right.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah. All right. All right, this poem is called Nice But Never Genuine. And when I point at you, you say nice but never genuine. Mama, ever since 6th grade, life has been completely different. All that matters now is having a phone, and I don't get invited to other people's houses anymore. And when I meet them, they are nice but never genuine. Bestie, purr, girly pop, all these nicknames. I wish I had someone that just called me a normal nickname. I wish the world would just think late at night about what I might be thinking alone in my room. Because from summer break, I knew that 9th grade would be a highlight. Not just new friends and a new life, but a reminder of what an actual friend feels like. How it feels to take a break from people that are nice but never genuine. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, I wish my parents weren't the only ones I could talk to. I wish life was like elementary school where talking was easy. I wish I could still easily plan sleepovers as a teenager. But fate chooses to be a dick and force me to deal with nice but never genuine. Invites outside of school, conversations that last long finally, actual plans, actual compliments. You will not get that from someone who is nice but never genuine. And it isn't easy finding someone who is different, someone who is real and you could actually talk to them. So just like Yaden, I'm pouring my blood and my guts into my Samsung Note app on my fucking phone, because don't think I don't notice that you are nice but never genuine. Every conversation, every time we meet, it's always the same 5-second fake-ass meetup. Every night I fixate on it and ask myself, damn, why are all my friends nice but never genuine? Nice, dressed up with a suit and everything except for the tie that ties up the cherry on top. Conversations, plans outside of school, fucking genuinity. Others get it, but I don't anymore, and I'm fucking pissed. Sorry, bro, I'm busy. White lies all over my WhatsApp. I wish I could see the good in that method. I wish there was more genuinity in this world. I wish I knew why people stopped coming over to my place. I wish teenage life wasn't full of mysteries and nice but never genuine. When I put my cherry soul on top of the ice cream of struggles I have to overcome, people walk up to me with the same, nice bro, dab me up. 5 seconds only, no time to specify what the fuck you truly like about the things that I do. Just like Nefex, art is my only medicine. No smoking, no drugs, and no beer at Moe's. Without a real human friend, poetry and music are my only buddies. Because everywhere I go, I see the same surrounding my pupils from X to Y, all the way to fucking Z. Thank you.
Paul, are you in my playlist? Oh my gosh. Straight face, JRose. Judges. Ooh. He said nice. That's all he said. He didn't say never genuine. He said nice. I heard him. He said nice. Okay. From low to high, we got a 9.0, a 9.3, and a 9.5.
27.8, and that's a new leader.
No! Paul is so cute. He said, that's the new leader. I love it. I'm here for it. Ooh. Okay. On deck, we have Darius. What up, cuz? But coming to bless the mic right now, put your hands together for Steven. Hey. You got this, Steve. Everything is live.
Light takes form for us to observe. Burning orb. Wandering becomes uneasy when we care where we are. Are we drifting with some drifting star? All this light that we see is all the light we will see. All that light that we see is light for us to absorb. Turning star, a message becomes only barely comprehended, both sender and receiver, wandering suspended. All those elements that come down to us are local, only to us. Yet this global apparatus is information from some star. Turning orb, wandering becomes uneasy. When we care where we are we drifting with some drifting star? All this light that comes down to us is light pointed in focus, and warm energy to provoke us is information to absorb. Burning star. Hydrogen becomes helium. All prior models are upended. Last story, in the moon, unsuspended. All the light that we see is all the light that we will see. All this light that we see is light from some star. That's it.
Won't you come? All right, let me stop. Listen. Don't play this game with me, Paul. I know them all. I know all the songs. My son gets so mad when we're in the car. I play games with him, and I'll be like, let's play who knows the most songs on the radio. And he's like, no, we're not playing that game again, Mom. You know all the songs. All right, thank you so much for sharing, Steve. Judges! All right, from low to high, I have an 8.6. There you go. Now you get it. And another 8.6. And an 8.9. Now they're just angry. Usually they clap at the last one. I'm sorry, I made you guys mad. All right, what's the total score?
26.1.
26.1. Clap it up for this poet. On deck is Jean. Jean, are you in the building? Hey, how you doing, President? Okay. But coming to bless the mic right now, put your hands together for Darius.
Don't give me that.
Talk your shit.
They say the Bronx was born dirty.
What?
City run by rats on a land infested with people too ready to take on the world to get their shit together. Nah, we be number one and truest. No mask, we the realest. Firstborn, ain't never been new to this. Who you think they broken the blueprint? Me. May have been when we were sold, but you had best believe they first captured our soul.
Yeah.
They used our river heart to divide us, not knowing it would only bring us closer. When they were buying burned buildings, we learned to make homes out of each other. When disco infected us with the fever, we spun white hot flame into break deep believe. When heat wave sun shone through broken windows, we absorbed that shit and became stars. Bright enough to guide you through blackout. We trust my own without the words ever leaving my lips, but I won't break bread with you till you catch these motherfucking fists. See, we've had our essence clipped, our spirits turned hedge, so don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. We turn Project Rex centers into delivery rooms for music genres and NICU for art forms, so we may shout our stories from rooftops like really good rap lyrics and graffiti that shit on subway cars when no one wants to hear it. We beat X, be where X marks the spot, stay hot. South Bronx and cops is always staying the block, cause the Bronx be running on normalized excellence, be nothing less. Eldest and wisest borough of New York City.
Yeah.
Last stomping ground of the Nape Ho King. Call me birthplace.
Yeah.
Hot hotbed of creativity spinning off millions of souls within each lifetime. You got the boots for this. Ha, 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 ha.
Appreciate y'all. Big Bronx all day. Come on, she knows. She is learning. Yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram at dlovehall6. That's dlovehall6. Peace out.
I know the people's in the Bronx in here. They was like, I was like, yeah. That's a VX. It's always them Bronx people. All right. Judges. Ooh. From low to high, we got a 9.6. We got a 9.8. We got a 10. They get so excited. Okay, what's that total?
29.4, almost
29. Paul's commentary, I live for it. Okay, thank you so much. All right, on deck is Brian, the motel guy. Where you at, bro? Are you in the bathroom too? All right. He's on deck though. He got time. He can wash his hands. Make sure he washes his hands. All right, but coming to bless the mic right now, put your hands together for Gene. Keep it clapping. He taking his time. It's good for you?
I'm not using it, so it's all good.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, JRose. My name is Gene, and I'm a poet and spoken word artist from Queens. Yeah! We'll get into it. What does it mean to be black? Is it quantified by the melanin in my skin? Is it defined by my personality? Or is it just a way to speak of my origin? When I was younger, I thought it was rather simple. I was black because that's just how I looked. It was something that unified me with those who were similar, just a characteristic I was born with. But if you ask the kids from my middle school, the color of my skin told them all they needed to know about me. Who I was and who I wanted to be, where I was from, even where I was going. Now the funny thing is, they all wanted to be black, but didn't want to be black. For them, it was just a hat they could put on at school, sagging their pants and listening to rap music. The kind of things they thought made them cool. Little did I know that my blackness could be taken away. As if it was something I had chosen to adopt, like the people who still think you wake up and choose to be gay, something I went and picked out from the skin color shop. What does it mean to be black? Since elementary school, I've been labeled an Oreo, someone who is black on the outside and white on the inside. My science class had taught me we're all pink on the inside, though, so I wasn't sure what that meant. I was once told, you're too smart to be black. At the time, I foolishly took it as a compliment. I felt that I was being told that I'm above my peers, but I soon came to realize it was more of a racial comment. My sister was told she's too pretty to be Haitian. When did our pigmentation become our greatest limitation? I was on a train that had pulled right into stereotype station in a place I was taught was a diverse and accepting nation. A lot of people like to say that racism is dead. They wouldn't know racism if they stepped out of a cop car, walked over and put a gun to their head, laid them out and wanted to express tickets to a hospital bed. What does it mean to be black? To me, Being black represents being a part of something. A long line of strong and proud men and women are descendants of a beautiful group of people from an island with a rich history of independence. It does not mean that I have to sag my pants or that I have a predetermined level of intelligence. It does not mean that I'm to stand beneath you for you to oppress and to berate. I'm not your lapdog, your convict, or your slave. I'm a man who will walk down the road that keep pace. I'll say it now and I'll say it loud. I am black and I'm damn proud.
Gotta catch my breath. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You can find me on Instagram, the TikToks, the YouTubes, all of that, at Gene the Machine, Gene the Machine _ on IG, JEAN the Machine. Thank y'all.
Clap it up one more time for this poet. Judges. Oh, it's getting steamy in here. From low to high, we got a 9.5. We've got a 9.8 and a 9.9. 29.2. 29.2. All right. Whew. We're getting to the last stretch, guys. It's only a couple more poets left for this round. Thank you for still being here. Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves. Okay, let's not get too personal now. I told y'all was gonna get to know me by the end of the night. I was not lying. On deck, we've got Lainey the poet. Where you at, shorty? All right, I see you. All right, but coming to bless the mic right now, put your hands together for Brian, the motel guy. Talking all this stuff about me. Why don't you just let me? That's my prerogative. Come on, prerogative. It was a harmonizing thing.
This is my confession of life. There's something that I bury deep, confessing it might make a mockery of your gift, your essence, your light, but you understand life, that the rest of us fight against the darkness that have marked us since you blessed us with sight. I throw quotations over blessed to address it with spite. This very verse I write, it started as a flex on you, right? I look at you from this perspective. I'm obsessed with you like. I want to live every life I've ever squandered away. They may be gone, but I've got years left to conjure a day when my regret can match my death, because life I've wandered astray. I want to flex like I'm good. How can I honestly say that shit when I haven't yet confessed that I prayed for it? My own death. Bet. The opposite of you. This confession took a turn, but I'm the driver, so fuck you. Fasten your belt. It's the best way to travel this run-through of what you missed. Wish I was dreaming that after evening. I was 10 when Mom walked in while I was laid up and sleeping. She woke me up from a slumber with the rage of a demon. My adolescent brain had less than 80 seconds to reason why this was happening. Maddening. Perspectives have changed. I was fighting for life, now I'm repressing the pain. For what? I'll explain, if you feel me, no judging. This wasn't the first time she ever tried to kill me for something. I was tired, life. By 10, I felt like I'd expired twice. Jumping her own son. She wasn't some sired wife. If she had to play a role that she couldn't enjoy, couldn't the cheating motherfucker not have given the boys? This is what I heard, life, as she threw kicks to my groin, fists to my face. The fetal position deployed in my bad life. I had trouble exhibiting poise. There were hints of finality in the pitch of her voice. She then paused. So sudden, I didn't object. Mom's retreated to that other room. It gave me a sec. Maybe she finished. Smelled the scent of faint cigarette that had usually signaled me to go to sleep and forget. I remember feeling sick, unable to breathe, pressed my palms together as I made my way to my knees, sought silently for peace in the form of a prayer to no God, but you, life, a new life that was fair. If I got out of this alive, I treasure it with the care nobody gave me at this point. That decision was clear for about 45 seconds, because then who had appeared? Pressing the muzzle of a gun to the front of my ear. What a surprise. I say that with sarcasm and sighs, because I remember that I wasn't scared. I wanted that prize. Sweet relief as she asked me if I wanted to die. My own mother asked me if I wanted to die, and I replied, yes, and braced for that hammer to drop. And maybe that response made her gather her thoughts. I don't know. I just know I'm here gathering mine. She let me live life, and now it's just a matter of time. I confess to you this moment, I gave up on you, life. But now I'm grown. I found my own. I'm in possession of life, and I said I better treasure it, and that's untrue. Don't give up on me. I won't give up on you. Thank you. Hi, quick plug. My name is Brian. You can Google me. Very Googleable, what I go by on the internet. Brian the Motel Guy. Okay? Follow any sites that you see if you Google Brian the Motel Guy, including the free OnlyFans. Okay. Anyway, you can follow me on TikTok as well. It's my main platform, at LT Motel, almost 1 million subscribers. Follow me on my journey while I write pieces like that and tell my story. Thank you.
Yes. Follow him on the Tiki Toki. The Tiki Toki. Judges. Ooh. Okay. From low to high, we got a 9.2. We got a 9.7. And we got a 10. What is the total score? 28.9. I love Paul's excitement. He's matching my energy. Yay. All right. On deck, we've got Peyton. Hey, girl, hey. All right, but coming to bless the mic, we've got Lainey the Poet. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Come on, shorty. Keep it clapping. Keep it. She got short legs. She got short legs. That's good for you?
Yeah, let's show. I am a crybaby. I won't deny when I'm hit by life, the first thing I'ma do is cry, and I don't feel the need to explain why. If I feel a tingle in my eyes, I'ma let that whole ride, because I've always been the nice type. Always keeping it cool and sweet, always placing your desires over what I need for the sake of fine femininity. This princess likes to keep it pretty. Barking don't come from the lips of a kitty, but you'll hear me scream if you're listening to the lock of the bathroom door. And my tears ain't the only ones to fall to the floor, but somewhere in between fight and suicide, I feel a connection to the divine, because broken brokenness is proof of good living. Consider my tears a holy offering, cause I is a crybaby. But I'm grown now, so y'all can call me a cry lady. I find these tears to be elating. My eyes behold no manipulating. This be the only release for me. Cause when I bottle it up, fury ends up overflowing, and one of you ends up the unknowing victim. Ain't feeling hurt, so I make you listen. Start punching holes in a broken system, forsaking all my hard-earned wisdom, and I don't like to apologize. It's best for us both if I remain nice. I choose to keep my character kind, so yes, this child needs to cry. Gotta stay in touch with all this love. Can't lose my sensation from above when my creator be the ultimate empath, wrote psalms by my sobs and my laughs, and my Lord is kind. He is sweet, he is nice, and he takes care of me, the kind of father who only guides where he provides, but the Lord will not cease my cry, and I've prayed and tried. I begged him to drain these tears from my life, prayed him to let me feel dry, and he responded, Lainey, why? Have you not heard and have you not seen? Your tears are a reflection of me. You exist in a society that misses all the signs, and you catch so many that they brim at your eyes, and I will not help you hide. When everything you shed is divine, poetry seeps out of every lonely night. How you think you learned to write? It ain't come from a world that felt nice, so yes, you had to learn to fight, and I got the mic, but I will not be rebuking your battle crying. What choice I got but to say all right? So yes, you see, I am a crybaby, but I'm grown now, so you can call me a cry lady, and I'ma stay the same me, unless God's the one doing the changing. So get comfortable with me being booth crazy, and it's proof that I'm still existing bravely. So yeah, as long as I'm crying, I'm Lainey. As long as I'm crying, I'm still Lainey. Yes. Thank you, guys. Okay, if y'all wanna... Y'all so silly. Okay, if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Lainey the Poet, like with 2 E's, like Megan Thee Stallion, like Lainey the Poet. So yeah, appreciate you.
It be the Bronx people. They get rough. They get aggressive. Don't fuck it up. All right. Judges. From low to high, we've got a 9.3 and a 10 and another 10. I don't need your calculator. That's a total score of 29.3. Sorry, my face is just my face. It's my face. Okay. All right, we got the last two performers of the first round. Can we clap it up and get hyped? All right. On deck is Dex McBean, so get ready. But coming to bless the mic right now, put your hands together for Peyton. Ready? Wait. Oh, God. You good?
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. This is called company keeping and other active verbs. Between youth and the dirt is all of this black and black blue. Grandfather's stars keep watch overnight and want to know what I'll do. Me, I'm dreaming of California and eternal summers, mimicking the feel of skin with pens, parchment, and cigarettes, smoking out that unseeable place within. Creation requires you submit. Confidence is a superficial sport, and existence an art in the violet. In reality of the punishing sort, things are nothing like they seem, desperate to be heard, yet never to be seen. In a prison of the observable, damned always still to be perceived. Words float like prophecy, prompting and taunting me, admiring, talking, starving, kicking, hating, hoping, haunting, punishing, worrying, and waiting, and questions, yes, endless lists of those. Keep me company here for a moment and I'll behave as if I know where to go. And after we can put on our clothes and then hopefully you'll just forget to show. Keep me company. I've been taking on philosophies scribbled in bar bathrooms, not knowing who to love and who to let go. One told me to remember to slow dance. The other claimed I was God and all her expanse. The other called me a dumb whore, drunk and daddy damned, a victim of circumstance. There was also a phone number, a landline to the unknown original soul, that banging bitch in her chest she never lets show. Her poetry is lost to popular judgment. She's been trying to love diamonds over trees and to smile at a compliment, trying as well to admire pressure and what comes from dirty and dusty DVDs. Being is the worst of powers. Keep me company while I eye the pits for flowers. Keep me company while I try to spark the embers, kicking rocks into the sound of childhood and haze. These here are the quiet hours, waiting for trains and easier days, forgetting these are the easiest of them, forgetting to read my own poetry, flooded with malaise, remembering the strength of the pen, its power to shed. Admiring all of the pretty people haunted by gods and expectations, knowing little of life beyond the infrared, hating all the pretty people, hating God. She is hungry to let ego lose control. She is hungry to squeeze until she fits, fragile like a bomb and covered in charcoal, tired of the glitz. She wants to get warm and fails to make fire. In the back of the bar, and I can't get joy. In a streetcar, finding fodder for empires. What we do when we are lonely, impatient to be inspired. These are the relevant tasks that tire. She only knows young from pictures. Cocoons are temporary fixtures. In life, we are held only for a heartbeat. Fruit tastes better forbidden. My own lemonade is never as sweet. I worry wisdom poisons youth. Keep me company while I tend the garden. We will pick lemons and eerie ivy. We will demand we are heard and forget to ask nicely. We will burn the manuscripts and start fresh. We will bleed flesh into the margins of the page. Keep me company and we will pretend we know where to go.
The font was like this tiny on her phone. I don't know how she can see that. I was trying to see like, oh, how much does she have left? And I was like, I don't even know what the, it was like this. It's minuscule. You have like 40-40 vision or something. This is crazy. All right. Clap it up one more time for this poet. Judges. Okay, from low to high, I have an 8.8. Yay, they violent now. And another 8.8. And a 9.4. They were like, anarchy. Okay, total?
27.
27 even. Clap it up for this poet. All right, and coming to bless the mic, our last performer of the first round. Please put your hands together for Dex McBee. That's another That's my shit.
What's up, y'all? Y'all good? Good, that's what's up. I got a financial literacy album that I'm making. It's called Wealth. We all live to hustle. So I'm trying to get people to get on board. If you like anything you hear, follow me at Dex McBean or check me out at wealthymusic.com. I also got like cards and flyers where you could just join my email list. But if I ask you a question, what would you rather be, rich or wealthy? What would you say? Wealthy. That's right, because rich is temporary and wealth is generational. Rich is temporary and wealth is generational. Rich is temporary and wealth. Don't worry, there's going to be a quiz later, I promise you. See, I learned this because like many of y'all, I had a job. I sold and robbed. I roll the dice trying to even the odds. I held a 9 and a 9 to 5. I had problems more than 99. I had a 357 Coke, baking soda. Now it's hammer time. I'm thinking that they got this. Now it's my time that I got mine. Then I checked the math, and that shit don't add for trying to stack a G up. I'm out here risking freedom just to get high and cop. Re-up, homie, ease up. G's us can't save you once they raid you. Posting what you made helped them make you. Now you must stash like facial hairs, cause even squares can FaceTime on the top tier. Yeah, the game, not fair. Harder to beat than hopping a turnstile in Times Square. You Coco, beware, it's tragic. We trying to make flips, gymnastics, still can't catch a break. Shaolin fantastic, now you up a creek without a rowboat. Financial zombies with their eyes closed, blow more a week on trees than the term life quote. That sucks like lipo. The system's got us screwed up. Light bulb. So desperate to shine, we selling dimes under the light post. Claiming that you fly, but you ain't got no golden parachute, just a couple of parachutes. Party, yo, you prepared to do flashing grands on the gram, but your man, y'all looking very cute. But dying, they gon' need to GoFundMe just to bury you. That's terrible. Wrote this one higher for the edibles, reflecting how people go bankrupt or for their medical expenses. That's senseless. The cycle is endless. I wrote this to end it. We broken, let's mend it like Denzel in Fences with Viola Davis. Racists wanna erase us. They hate us because they ain't us. But here's how we gonna change it. We gotta switch up our attitude. Increase all our aptitude. Go from ladder to longitude. With smarter economic moves, not radical, that's practical. Greenwood was the blueprint for everything that we gotta do. I'm here to guide you through. So what you trying to do? You wanna build your wealth, and you can use this as a tool. This is the manual to triple all our revenue, and we can occupy Wall Street, not just the avenue. How we gonna win the game if we don't even know the rules? Call me the principal, I'm about to take them all to school. I'm dropping jewels, these are the carrots that could move the mule. You lead the horse to water, I'ma push him in the pool. You give a man a fish and he gon' eat good for a day. You teach him how to fish, he eat good when you walk away. I'm trying to teach you how to fish is what I wanna say. So use my tape as bait and let's make our way to the lake. We gotta stop lynching ourselves with designer belts. Ain't nobody gonna help us, we gotta help ourselves. Just food for thought, you watch the plate and fork. This course, attention is the only course you've gotta pay to be the boss. It's educational, lyrical, motivational. Before I got the knowledge of wealth, I did the same as you, so I ain't trying to hate on you, I'm just trying to explain to you. Rich is temporary and wealth is generational. Thank you very much.
Paul, my guy. Okay. Judges. Okay. From low to high, we got a 9.1. And a, wow. I ain't never heard them be angry about a 9.1. Y'all just violent. Okay. We got a 9.5 and a 10. What's the total?
28.6.
28.6. Clap it up for this poet. Clap it up for all the poets. All right. We're going to take a little break, right? But when I say little, Rob. Lights. Oh, wow. Rob is on point. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Guess what I didn't forget? Because like 7 people made sure they reminded me before the break. Oh, gosh. It's hot. It's hot. I wanted to mention, you know, I know the Nuyorican, the actual building is closed for 3 years, but, we're still doing programming in a lot of different places. So, our Monday night slams are here at the Bowery Poetry Club, but we're starting up WOW. Does anybody remember WOW? Anybody ever attend a WOW? Women Orders Wednesdays. Men, it's okay, relax. You still invited, but it's a women-centered open mic for women to have a space to have a voice. And you know, guys, you go at the end of the list, but you could still come and support. But we're having the first one since we closed the doors. It's gonna be at the Loisaida Center, and it's this Wednesday. It's gonna be hosted by none other than La Bruja. You know, so pull up, you know, it's, oh, míralo ahí, mira, wow, mira eso, wow, okay? So, and if you forget, you could always follow the Nuyorican Poets Café on Instagram, you know, follow Bowery Poetry Club on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is My Crumble Thoughts. If you missed that, I have business cards because I'm a professional.
Underscore crumble underscore.
Oh my God. Yes, underscore. I don't. The voice of Ron has spoken. Put the underscore. Okay, just type in my crumb. Trust me, I'll pop up. All right. Oh yeah, the raffle. I almost really forgot. Okay. We should have practiced this. Yeah, can I get like a foot drum roll or something? Yeah, do the feet, do it with the feet. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is not a person who's going to be scored, so judges, you have a break. Oh my gosh. It's really small. Jessica B. Jessica. Jessica, are you here, Jessica? Hi. Come on up, Jessica. Yes. You put the name in there. Don't be nervous now. She's like, I've never been anything.
This is my first time actually doing it. All right. Cool. I'm told I'm like a bright light, a beautiful sight, but no one knows my true fight. The fight I have with myself some nights. No one knows because they don't ask. So I wear my mask and I take on tasks. As I do have energy and positivity that runs through my mind, the negativity still does intertwine and it plays with my divine. My demons, they try to claw at me to bring me down without a sound. But I continue to stand proud and not allow myself to hit the ground. A promise I made to never hit rock bottom again. I have a relationship with myself that I had to mend, and I will never, ever let it end. No matter what or who may get in my way, I am here to stay. I have let myself down in the past, but I promise that was the last. The last time, the last pain, the last doubt, the last strain. No more giving into the dark side or losing my pride. I will overcome my darkness and continue to ride for my side, for my pain, for my veins, push through the boundaries of my own chains and downfalls. But best of all, I will remain sane through it all. I will come out winning because I believe in me. So when I smile and I bring you light, just know I had to fight. Fight for the happiness I bring in spite of the pain I may be harboring. I will continue to dance and sing if that's what you're wondering. But this is really all for me and not just for you, because I grew and subdued the demons in my own view. I am everything I want to be, and only I can foresee my true beauty. And despite it all, tonight, I have everything I need to ignite and receive my own bright light.
I love stuff like that. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. All right, y'all ready to hear who's gonna be here in the second round? All right, in no particular order of score, I'm just gonna shout out names. Dex McBean, do you have another poem? That was mad far. Lainey the Poet, do you have another poem? Brian the Motel Guy, do you have another poem? Gene, do you have another poem? He said yes. Darius, do you have another poem? That means yes in Bronx. Okay. All right, so like, should we do like the same order that people originally performed? Should we go backwards? All right, I'm glad you said that because that's what I was gonna do anyway. We're aligned, we're in sync. Okay, so on deck is Lainey the Poet, but coming to bless the mic from all the way over there is Dex McBee. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Hey, keep it clapping. He came from far. Okay. Huh?
2 rounds?
What?
So 2 rounds?
Yes.
So I told y'all I got this financial literacy album, right? Yeah. So while I was making it, I was like, if it's gonna be a financial literacy album and it's gonna be like a hip hop spoken word album, then I need the ops. I need my enemies. People that you go at. And for a minute, it took me a while to figure out who those would be, right? And then I went to a venue and I tried to go to the ATM because I wanted to buy a drink. And at the ATM, they charged me money to take my money out. And then I realized that they used the money that I put to save and they lent it to other people and they charged them interest. And they charged them more interest than they pay me on my money that they lended them to use anyway. That's gangster. It's not even gangster, that's bankster. Because the first mistake that citizens make, trusting banks is here to watch over you. They chase profits New York City to California. It should be pandemonium, greasing us like petroleum. Say we in the Diamond Club. That's really cubic zirconium. Salty, my account fees higher than my sodium. Investors is controlling them, drying up my simoleons. Can't even grow a tree from the seeds that I be sowing them. Every month deposit funds and still I end up owing them. Cause of minimum balances, overdraft fees, OMGs, I thought y'all was my PNCs. They only interest is interest. Return on what they invest. The way they screw the brothers and sisters, it should be incest. Gangsta bankers always with smoke. I guess they incense. They intent to convince us they out for our best interest. But bankers is just like snakes. Peep the way the boa constrict us. Hold harmless clause in fine print and design to leave you defenseless. Claiming that we the truest. Really be mad suspicious. Bankers be dropping dime while trying to penny pinches. Contracts like a noose, it's the way that they Merrill Lynches. When trying to score a TD, they sack you at 4th and inches. So who does Son trust when he's trying to get his funds up and get large? Because only God wishes him well and hopes he goes far. Sadly, institutions got us believing that we family. But when your dough get low, you be more gone than... Yo, hold on. These banks be faking unity like they allies of the community. Eventually discover that's Uncle Tom foolery. When trust over financials like y'all mutually compatible, they number one interest is just interest off of your capital. It's popular for banks to feed UBS. Side eye you with the shade like a UV lens. There's no sympathy, just synchrony. For high notes like a symphony. No empathy or equity. They'll treat you like the enemy. They remedy is penalties and then dissolve your entity. If your account reached 2 letters, I'm talking M&T. So who does Son trust when he trying to get his funds up and get large? Because only God wishes him well and hopes he goes far. Sadly, institutions got us believing that we family. But when your dough get low, you be more gone than Stanley. Thank you. Hi, my name is Dex McBean. You can follow me at Dex McBean. That's DEXMC Bean, MC Bean like coffee, Pinto, Lima. Or check me out on wealthymusic.com. And again, I got like flyers and stickers and cards on the side. Thank you.
Has everybody written in the prompt paper? Where's my prompt?
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, did it get passed around?
It's passed around so much.
Okay. She's like, yes, look. Anybody else did not sign the okay, pass it. Pass it, para allá. All right. Great job. Clap it up one more time for this poet. Judges, jueces. Now we go to the bilingual part of the night. Jueces. Okay. Low to high. We got a 9.5. And a 9.7. And a 10. 29.2. Clap it up. All right. On deck, we got Brian, the motel guy. But coming up to bless the mic, put your hands together for Lainey, the poet.
Oh, he's like, Kodak, that's my shit. That's my shit. I'm from Florida. All right. Hold on, before I go, bro, can we get another round of applause for that man spreading financial literacy real quick? Because, like, I don't know about y'all, but I know some brothers that need to hear that. So, thank you. Is meaningless. Please hear me out. I promise I'm not here to undo the sex revolution, just to point out our delusions. My conclusion is fucking is meaningless. No, really. I mean, to what sense does it really add anything? We throw it in when we feel we are reeling, but does it truly build upon our feelings or just take us to the precipice of meaning without ever really sending us over the ledge? I mean, doesn't fucking only really ever just bring us to the edge, almost showing us a great beyond, giving us a peek of heaven without tearing down the walls, only dropping our jaws, drawing the words out of nothing at all? Like, what the fuck are you doing to me? Or what are you doing to me? Is there any difference between our future and our history? Like, does fucking really mean anything? Man, fucking is meaningless. But still, it feel elitist to try and deny. We both know the reason. We still place fuck between the lines. We like the way it slides. Seems to provide, gives a glimpse of life, even if it's a lie, because fucking feels nice. Like, why say love me if I can say fuck me? Why say hold me if I can say control me? I mean, isn't that what they want anyways? For me to be loud at night and quiet during day, cause you said you wanted to see my fuck me face. But I thought you wanted to see me today. So what's the difference between real and fake when everything feels the same? So fuck me every day. Fucking is meaningless anyways. It's a vulgar slang used to add emphasis on pre-existing meaning. We needed something before we started feeling like maybe if I do it again, it can be closer to the real thing. So fuck me harder today. I don't think you did it right last night. I know last time I was confused. This time I won't put up a fight. Get closer when you look me in my eyes. Teach me how to satisfy. Maybe I'll be whole once you're inside can fucking mean something tonight. Or am I just pouring life into a casket? Because I believe in Jesus, but I don't think that we're Lazarus. Matter of fact, I think our Holy Father may be mad at us, but this desire still comes from a holy place. Even when I want to do unholy things, I know how much peace two souls can bring, so I'm betting my body on your potential. Hoping this is as rewarding as it is sinful, and I know I'm not perfect, and I know you're not worth it. But if I tried to explain, would you even give a fuck about me anyway?
Okay, now like the people from outside New York are getting Bronxy on you. I'm just saying. I can't do nothing from up here, guys. I can't do nothing from up here. Judges. Okay, from low to high, we got a 9.7. We got a 10. And another 10. I got this one. That is, oh, you know what? I forgot. We usually don't, I'm fucking up. All right. Anyway, we're going to keep going because I usually don't do the totals on the second round. I like to keep you in suspense. All right. On deck is Jean, becoming a best.
Yeah.
Coming to, that's my poem. Coming to bless the mic right now. Please put your hands together for Brian, the motel guy. Clap it up.
Floor hockey day. What more can I say about floor hockey day that I haven't yet in therapy? I could still hear our feet tear up that cafegimatorium. Peep the scuff marks with a puck stop door in one floor hockey day when my world went worrisome. Trigger warning. All of them. Phys ed for the 5th grade, set the stage, I'm on the scrim, whistle blew, sent off to the principal, I'm only 10. Skipping down the hall and shit. Easter was that weekend. Hit the water fountain quick, walked into his office, here we have ourselves an audience, Miss Caroline was there. Now I'm weirded out, I'm only 6 when I'm sent to school. With a busted lip, a black eye, mama likes to hit me. When the pipes kick the crack high, the school knows. They know. Never send services to check on me. Fast forward, now I'm told, Brian, could you have a seat? I'd rather stand. Take command of this disaster. See, I changed nothing of what happened when they told me that my pops was shot, except for my reaction. I laughed it off. We masked the grief when all we know is chaos and a middle-class catastrophe. My issue with gun violence spans catalogs. Don't gotta subscribe, just vibe in analog. That morning, off a bad batch, startled by the doorbell, loaded up the strap, didn't warn him, give him no tell, dad coming home early, working from the motel. Mom shot him through the door. Our parents make choices that become our floor. We rise from where we grow at. Dad's life supported by some wires and a go bag. Mom locked up, nothing else for me to know. Miss Caroline was there. Now it's clear where I'm to go. She volunteers to take me in. No school now where that would fly, and that's why I say bien. Took weeks for me to gain strength. Truly, the most unlikeliest of roomies. My days spent ranging from gloomy to fuming. I blamed him. What's with these teachers taking bullets like saints, man? It's what any educator would do for you in the same pinch. Wonder where she is now. How quickly the years took. When I think of heroes, I turn to my yearbook. Flip to the faculty. Dog-ear the page. There's what one looks like. Here's who she saved. Thank you.
Woo! Let me tell you, tonight, I do not envy the judges at all. Nope. Not at all. Jueces. I told you we bilingual now. Okay. Ooh. we've got a 9.8 and a 10 and another 10. Okay. All right. On deck is our last performer of the second round, and then we're gonna do the math. But that is Darius. But coming to bless the mic right now, please put your hands together for Gene. Keep it clapping. He took the long way. You need the mic?
Yeah,
It's up to you. It's just you talk. You know, I gotta make sure.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit first, yeah. Thank y'all for having me back up here. But, my first poem was about me and being black and my blackness. And something that I had to grow out of sort of as I grew older was this idea that the only problems I had to concern myself with were my own communities and my own problems. And, especially with everything that's going on overseas right now, Sudan, the Congo, Palestine, all of that is very much weighing heavy on my mind. And so the next piece goes out to them.
I'm not the most talented poet. I know. My words are not known to play with each other. Instead, they stand together in solidarity because they understand that it's only together they'll be able to get my message across. I don't craft the most vivid imagery because I no longer see images vividly. All the images in my head are streaked with blood and blotched by collapsed cities, and I'm sorry if I make the shitty sound shitty, but I'm not God. I can't make sense of senseless killings. I can't force the hurting to trigger their healing. And I can't force the hurting, and I can't put a muzzle on the trigger when the hurting gets a squeeze. And if we're being honest, as a poet, I'm rather pitiful. Poetry has the power to change the world and provide answers. My poetry only changes the number of questions I can't answer. My rhyme is inconsistent and elementary. My vocabulary is nothing but rudimentary. My metaphors are greasy paper bags, fragrant at best and easy to pick apart. Yet my poetry knows that I can't just pick apart of oppression to oppose. My prose has been home to the struggles of my people for as long as I've known the color of violets and roses. But the world has known bigotry and hatred long before our tongues were colonized. So I can't act like we're the only ones with our race weaponized, having weapons and lies turned against our temple, while our bodies end up lying in temples next to the weapons they say we shot ourselves with. And I haven't lined my shelves with history books so that I can look the other way when history looks a little too similar to its predecessors. And I can't face my predecessors knowing that I sat on my hands while the hands of colonization took more brown throats into their grip, and so I write. My poetry isn't the most beautiful, but it helps to soothe my soul at night. My words don't know how to play with each other, but they play melodies and symphonies that I can't otherwise sing. I don't write the most vivid imagery, but I can paint a picture of a bell that rings. It rings for bodies fly beneath rubble. It rings for children whose ears will forever ring with the whistle of bombs bursting in the air, finding out that their flag is no longer there. It rings for parents, grandparents, cousins who will never get to ring funeral bells for their loss because they can't lose a single second standing still, mourning their loss. It rings for freedom. It rings for freedom until we are all free.
Thank you. Thank you. Again, if you need to know where to find me, you can find me at Jean the Machine _ at JEAN the Machine _. Thank you, everyone.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Second round is hard. This is hard, guys. Oh my God. Okay. Judges. Woo. Woo. We got a 9.9. She said Jesus. Okay. Low to high, we got a 9.9. And a 10. And another 10. Holy cannolis. All right. Ready for the next performer? Please put your hands together for Darius.
Good shit.
Let's go, Darius!
Shout out to everyone that touched this stage before me, and mad props to anyone that comes up after.
You the last.
This. This one is for the ancestors who would not sit silently by. It will come like a thief in the night. So be dressed and ready, you. Will be removed from the land you know as mother, taken to be beaten and bred with bloodied bodies and brainwashed minds is how they will leave you after hunting your kind until your body thinks itself prey. They will change our genetics with no need for scalpel. He will infiltrate your community so it can fill your veins with their toxins and make Red River of your back. She will uproot your families for their trees, and centuries later they will find villages of your children in unmarked graves after telling them to abandon their philosophy, beating into them the ideals that their world no longer exists, that no Lawa or Orisha will come to save them. He will make himself your God and raise your mind's eye until nothing is seen past him. You were built black back up many times, only to be burned down by the flames they stoke in your towns. We will be experimented on and refined into fuel for the blaze. See how much the colored folk can take. Call them when they can't take anymore. Lather, rinse, repeat. And if you think you're safe in a room full of us, my mother told me, not all skin folk are kinfolk. See, they will counter any attempt we make to prove our intelligence with segregation, litigation, and incarceration. Oh, believe me, it is an effective program. They will make sure we know the true definition of fear and forever associate it with them. So I beg you, please, fight. Lift the weapons Ogun meant for us to wield. Channel every bit of Ashe in your spirit until it cracks, until it pierces your skin like stars on the night sky. Live in the best ways you know how for future generations to have lessons they call history. Die and become ancestors whose descendants know not your face, but fight to uphold everything you stood for. For it will come like a thief in the night. So be dressed and ready for battle. Boom.
You ready? Judges? Yo. This man ain't said shit all night. He ain't said nothing all night. And he said he has something to... This is a man... He's like, I agree. Oh! Okay, we got a 9.9. We got a 10. And another 10. I gotta do math though. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh my God, I went into the wrong app. We do not have a tie. Okay? We do not have a tie. There were tied scores in the second round, but you remember it's cumulative. The added total, I know synonyms. The added total of both rounds. But I will tell you, this shit was like it's like 0.1 difference. Yeah. Why would they have to duke it out? We have a clear winner. There's no duking of anything. All right, are you ready for me to announce the top 3 scores? Okay. Coming in with an even score, total score of 59. Put your hands together for Lainey the Poet. Second place with a total score of 59.1. You see how close that shit was? But it's getting... We have Jean. All that glitters ain't gold. Okay. And now, with the top score of the night, coming in with a total score of 59.3. I know, oh my God, is Darian! Can somebody record this for me? You're really good at it. You're really good. You're really good. Just record. Just record. All right, clap it up. Clap it up. Not just for these 3 poets, but for everybody. Who's got the camera? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Make sure you connect with all the performers. Get their social medias. Follow the Nuyorican Poets Café. Follow Bowery Poetry Club. Tap in Wednesday as well. And don't forget our final Grand Slam is at the end of the month, December 29th. So yes.